Okay, so hello everyone once again. Welcome back to the channel and a very happy new year to all of you. So, this was the progress that we made on the female torso last time, or actually, I should say last year. And hope you're having a good time, and I hope you had a good New Year celebration. And so, let's continue. So, as you can see, this is a pretty low res model at the moment, but if you noticed, we are almost there with the basic blocking, or you can say the basic silhouette and everything. So, which is very important. And since these two are merging and it's a little too low res, we can, at this point, we can increase the resolution a little bit. So from 72 we can go 120, and boom, there we go. This is much better now. Now we can just do a little bit of smoothing, and let me make that guy flatter. Cool. So looking good. So now it's all about building up those shapes, the landmarks, the shapes and everything. What are landmarks, you must ask? Why do I say landmarks a lot of time in my videos? So if you notice, this is your hand, this is your hand, these are the landmarks. Landmarks are the bones which protrudes. This can be a landmark, this can be a landmark, and this, as you can say, can be a landmark. So it's up to you what you decide, but you can divide the body into several landmarks. By that, if you see here, these are my landmarks, and they will be here. So these can be. So pay more attention toward those as well, because that will highlight your features. As you say, these are the features that we talk about in real life. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Consider your landmarks properly and start building upon them. If you let's say, what am I saying? If you specify your landmarks properly, like you wanted this guy to be a little bit heavier and this to go inside, so first you work on these areas. You make them heavy, you want them inside, and then you build this part up a little bit, and this can be a landmark because it goes in and goes out, etc. So one landmark, two landmark, third landmark, etc. So if you just work on these landmarks, like you specified some of the points here, then here, then here, then all you have to work on is the bridges, whatever comes in between, right? This guy, right? This can be a bridge. So yeah, this. Also, if you zoom in and if you keep on detailing, you will find yourself occupied with a lot of smaller landmarks. So first, build up on what the bigger shapes are. Build up the shoulder blades, build up the breasts, and then the abs and everything. Just build up on the bigger shapes. That's the trick here. If you nail the bigger shapes, it's easy. As I say in all of my videos, details are details. Anybody can do details. Details are the easy part, right? It can be a misconception, but for me, details are the easiest parts. This building on the right structure, building the right anatomy, and building the basic blocks right can be tricky, and if you nail that, your details will look fine. Otherwise, whatever you may want to build, if your neeve, we say in Hindi, it's called neeve, which is the foundation. If that is weak or not proper, your body will fall down, your model will fall down, your character will fall down, and which is definitely not we wanted at any point of our life. So yes, that is something that you need to keep in mind, that basics should be strong. Otherwise, it'll look detailed rubbish like. There are a lot of, I don't want to say names, but yeah, sure. It'll look like a detailed rubbish as you see in all the Hollywood movies, as you see in most of the third-party games, which we will avoid. Yeah, so I'll pose it, I'll twist it, I'll see what I can do. But first, let's work on symmetry and let's work on these areas to make it more sexy. Yeah, I'm sure you must have noticed what I was talking about the landmarks. See this part, the bony structures, right? The things that make a body a body. So those are the landmarks. Cool. I hope you understand what I was saying. Let me just make it flatter. The cross-section area, I like to make them flat because it gives it gives a feeling that the hands are cut. I'm not cruel, but it looks natural. That's it. Looks a little bit natural. Okay, so it's gonna change. If you notice from the front, it's looking good. I must say, it's looking good. From the side, there can be some things that we can add. So we'll do that. Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, sure. I don't have. So anyways, okay. So inside, if you see this part is coming out a bit, so I'll just push them in. That's how it should be actually, and then the abdominal part can come out and blah blah blah. There is this landmark. If you have seen a female belly, it goes like this, and this part comes out a little bit. If you have not, notice it. If you don't have a girlfriend, I'm sorry for you, but if you can notice it in any form of reference, notice it, but don't stare too much on the real bodies. It can be dangerous for your health. Okay, so yeah, the part looks something like this, right? Where this bulge comes out and there's this abdomen. Now it's up to you how you want it to be. You want it to be a little bit fatter, but the fat will accumulate on some of the angles, like so, and here as well. Yeah, I'm just doing it roughly. Or you want it to be like slim, like this. Yeah, but again, the bulge always comes out. No matter how slim she is, there is always that bulge and that separation. Don't forget to add this separation, which is important. It can be subtle, but it should be there. And let's just detach the legs a little bit. It's looking too merged, so let's detach them, because that's how it should be. Detached legs, it should give a feel that it's not completely merged. Yeah, so this oh yeah, we forgot to add the flat in here. We'll edge polish it, make it a flatter, and just do our cross section area well. Cool, looking good. Let's make it a little bit more sexier, and for that, remember, guys and girls, if you're watching any remember, if you are creating any female body, it can't be stiff. Females are not stiff, they are dynamic, they are natural, and they are curvy. So curves are more important. Yeah. So here I am creating a curve like structure. What I was saying, you will notice if I can just find my keys. These. Yeah, so the curve I was talking about. Right now, if you notice, what I have done is, where's my... Come on, I don't have the whole day. These guys wants to learn a lot of things in real time, and don't give me time. I don't want to create whole lot of big videos because these guys don't have attention span as well. So apparently right now, if you notice, it's straight, kind of is straight. What you should do is create this instead. The neck is curvy, then this goes top, and this area is your belly, and then it goes down, and then it should be like an S curve on the back, which is little there if you imagine, and it's less on males, but in female you would like to exaggerate a little bit. Even it doesn't matter whether it's still or in a T pose, you should exaggerate a little bit. I was saying from the front, you can see there is a line, that's fine, but there's this curve. Now I still have this fault here which is straight, so I will be doing this anyways. Should be in the last class I forgot to tell you in the blocking state that you should not forget the hourglass shape for the female. Hourglass, which looks like this something, so that is your female. Weird but true. So yeah, this is what we make. Okay, so let's change a few things. Push them in, push this out. It will eventually, and it will suddenly, I should say, look better. It'll look sexy, it'll look cool. A little bit more volume and a little bit less volume here. So if you want me to show how the landmarks on the back and the front works, let me know, or maybe I should do it. Let's do it. Okay, cool. So if you go, I'm not gonna go into all the muscle details, but cool. But if you notice how you can create a sexy back, yeah, if you have to, how will you do it? This should pop in outwards a little bit from here as well, because yeah, so maybe in the next lesson, let me tell you all the physics about boobies. I'll teach you everything about boobies. Okay, so let's not be too pervert. Little bit is fine. Okay, we'll refine this part, everything will come in a separate video, don't worry about it. Okay, so what are we doing? I was talking about landmark. Let's quickly learn the landmark in it's 14. Okay, in a couple of seconds or minutes. So for the back, your back is divided into maybe 4 or 5 parts. One is your this part, which is the deltoids. So that is one, and your shoulder blades are another ones. If you keep focusing on each one and detail one, you will get your landmarks and the anatomy right. And this is one more landmark which connects to the butt, and the rest is your sides. These 4, if you divide your back into these 4 parts, and maybe this one as well, because some of the influence come here as well. So if you divide everything into such parts, I am sure that you will be able to figure out your backs pretty easily. Cool, nice trick, huh? Okay, so that's one thing. If you have to divide it and divide the model and detail it. So that's one thing. For the front, you have to divide the top part, the boobs, and there are two, and then there the ribs, which is now 3, and then the abdomen, which is 4, then the side part, which is 5, and the bottom part, the crotch area, which is 6. So if you divide into such parts for detailing, I'm saying, and detail them in such a way and make them proper, anatomically correct, you will get a perfect body. That's it, easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. Easy, right? So let me know and show me your work, dudes. You guys just watch the video and don't practice, I guess. Okay, so I am thinking of I'm thinking of doing some theory lessons, some of my experience, some stories, what I learned, how I become a character artist in future. So let me know if you are interested in those sort of stuff. I'll be happy to do it, because it's exhausting to create tutorials on all the videos. I will be doing it, but I just want to talk for some time, so that will also be there. So yeah, let me know if you want to know more about me, my journey, and how you can be a successful character artist or a game artist for that matter. I will be happy to help you. And yeah, I will be detailing this Belgi in real time. So see you in the next one. Cheers and bye bye. Also hit like for this class fee. It is required because it's an important piece of knowledge that I shared today. So hit like, and I'll see you in the next one. If you like the content, consider subscribing. Cheers, peace, bye bye. Happy New Year to all of you. Take care.